years ago.
That's right.
Are you still down in San Diego?
I am down in San Diego. Yeah, it's fabulous. Love it down there. In LA, probably twice a month though.
So, what brings you particularly to Blog World? Is it are you working for a certain company now, or are you looking to get to learn more about social media and what the latest blogging tools are? What's your focus for the show?
Well, I currently actually have my own company and do brand management, social media implementation, video, all that stuff. I'm actually here because I recently started a personal blog for fun, and I just really want to learn more about the blogosphere and the tools and the apps and how people really are leveraging their blogs and integrating it with the social media world as well.
Well, this is good because you're my guinea pig for this. Yay. So we've been at this for a couple of years, watching how things change, what the latest trends are, which companies and applications and whatnot are popular at the time.
Right.
As someone who's new to this with blogging, what are some of the tools that you're considering, that you've learned about, certain best practices? I mean, anything. Like, let's start from scratch here. Are there certain things that you're already using or considering in terms of your blog?
Well, from a strategy standpoint and working with clients, especially in B2B markets, I've learned that influencing and educating their client base is the key. But what I've been doing as far as for fun, it's an industry that it's something I'm passionate about, that my voice is really key. And the other thing that I really want to understand more about is the layout of a blog, how to kind of index your blogs, plugins, and how people are kind of monetizing their blogs, because I've always been against affiliate and I'm more of an organic based from marketing standpoint and the internet.
Did you know that video can actually be really good SEO wise if you do it the right way?
Yes, and that's the thing. I love doing videos. I'm not big on writing, so my blog is a mix. It's majority video with a small paragraph or two blogging. So,
well, it's good to have a mix too of different types of media, different types of content. What do you use as your blogging platform? Do you use WordPress or Tumblr, Posterous? I mean, Blogger. Is there a particular platform that you're using?
Actually,
framework?
Currently, right now, I'm built mine off of Weebly.com. I've been yelled at and told to move it over to WordPress, so we're going to be doing that in the next coming weeks.
There are tools to help you with that. Like, there's a company just a few booths down called Zippy Kid that can help you.
Ooh, I think I'm going to have to stop by their booth.
Can help with some stuff. And then also, what was that other one? Efren. What was the company that has the one that's a few booths down too, that has the different modules for WordPress? Page Flakes, Page Lines. You need to check out Page Lines.
I'm going to be stepping that way then right after this. Yeah, just, really understanding. Sorry, your question. I do use Tumblr. I have not been using Posterous, but I do, as far as Facebook goes, I use a lot of photo imagery on my Facebook posts. Almost every blog I write includes either a picture image or a video.
Right. Well, that definitely helps to draw people in.
Yes.
Are you using tools like from your mobile phone to also be able to blog or do video or upload things from your phone?
Yeah, I have an iPhone, so just whether using the Tumblr app or any of the social apps, some fun editing apps.
Right. There's this, I know I keep mentioning this, there's a company across the way from us called WeVideo that you should check out, cloud-based collaborative video editing.
They are on
my radar. Yeah, pretty cool.
I think so. Yeah, I took a picture of them, and I'm definitely very interested in that, because I think video is the way of the future as far as content driven. And a lot of industries are slow to the market with that. Yeah. Bloggers have it, but as far from a business standpoint, a lot of businesses are they're scared of it. They're scared to get in front of it. But they don't realize is that consumers actually identify with a person.
Right. Well, that's a huge point that comes up every year at Blog World, because that's where social media steps in and becomes so helpful, because it helps with transparency. So especially with the larger companies, like you mentioned, doing B2B work, a lot of larger enterprises have a hard time typically creating that individual image of themselves, or that persona, so to speak. And what's wonderful with social media, whether it's through blogging or Twitter or whatnot, is that you can actually have real people with their real names and faces interacting with you and having two-way conversations, so that, especially like from a customer service perspective, they feel like they're getting serviced by a human, not just a computer.
Humanizing your blog. Yes, I agree.
So you're working quite a bit with customers in the B2B space?
I actually just do consulting with customers in the B2B space, mainly moving kind of more into national brands. So.
Because I just got off of an interview with a guy from Network Solutions, and we talked a bit about social media and marketing for B2B, and it's markedly different in some ways than social media for consumers, or going, business to consumer. Do you want to maybe talk a little bit just about what those differences are from your perspective?
Yeah. The B2B, it's very industry specific, depending on different industries that you're in, and there's different platforms that you either want to be indexing your articles on, or wrapping your ebooks with, or submitting your videos out. And not only that, connecting with other people in that industry, whereas B2C, it's heavily used with Facebook, Twitter, but I think B2B businesses can leverage from the social platform of Twitter. Twitter is pretty there for the...
Sure. What sort of things then, if from a business to business perspective, would a company say on Twitter? Like what are some sample ideas?
Facts, knowledge. I think with B2B, the strategy, you really kind of have to give away a lot of facts, tips. You really need to position yourself as an industry leader, a go-to person.
That helps, definitely helps. And so now you're looking to also expand out into national brands.
Yeah, I currently just signed 2 clients, or national brands. I'm very excited to be, one of them kind of was an overnight sensation, and they're a household name brand, and they haven't really leveraged from social media yet. They have no implementation, so I'm very excited to be spearheading that campaign and helping them grow.
Well, from a national brand, or even international, should say perspective, there are wonderful people here at the conference too that you could meet, like Scott Monty with Ford.
Right.
So, he heads up their social media, really great guy. I know in the past we've talked with folks from Southwest Airlines, Virgin America, companies like that, Pepsi, that all do some pretty fantastic things on Twitter and other social media sites.
Yeah, it's funny. Yesterday I was sitting in my client's office with the COO, and we were looking up a lot of the brands. I was explaining him to different strategies, and it's amazing to see that there are some big name brands that, if you look on Twitter, Pepsi has 1.5 million following, but then you look at Coca-Cola and they're not leveraging as much as Pepsi, so it's really just seeing the different brand strategies out there.
So do you think that companies, especially the larger brands, are really missing the boat if they don't jump on social media?
Definitely. Definitely. I think that social media is kind of like email was 5 years ago. It's a way for people to opt in to hear from your brand.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're getting so much out of it. It's great to see you here. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's fabulous. You look great. You're still with TechZulu. How's everything going with you guys?
We are doing really well. We're growing. We just had a wonderful TechZulu Spotlight event. It's called our Spotlight Series, LA Tech. We just held the last one at UCLA. So we are partnering with local colleges and universities in order to help not only the business students, but the engineering side as well, realize that there's a vibrant community within tech here in Los Angeles, and giving them sort of a digest, so to speak, of some of the best innovations that are happening here. So not just the students, but also people in the community that are, maybe just looking to invest, be an angel investor, or their press that want to come out and just see what some of the hottest things are, or just enthusiasts, members of the community that want to support each other. And it's a model that's working really well for us here, and we're looking to expand that out to other places.
Congratulations. That sounds very interesting. I'll have to dig deeper into that.
And of course, we are always at a trade show. show. So, Blog World, we've been partnered with since show 2. So covering all of the social media and blogging tools that exist in the new media world. And we'll be at upcoming shows as well. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Amanda.
Well, we will catch up. I'm sure I'll see you at the party tonight. There's a big
Yes,
party
I will
tonight,
see you
and
at the party.
everyone will be mixing and mingling there. And I don't know what just happened over there, but
Something
you need to
exciting.
check that out.
I might go. All right, Amanda. Thank
So this
you.
is Jen Butler. Thanks so much.
Bye, guys.
Do you have a site that you want to give a shout out for your business?
Yeah, let's check out my blog. It's getfitsd.com.
Getfitsd.com. Well, thank you, Jen.
You're
Miss
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
See you soon.